What's going on, Destination Devy fan? Welcome back to the channel. Y'all know who it is. It's your boy GQ. This is Destination Devy, here to help you Devy and Dynasty better. We're playing chess, not checkers, over here on the station. If this is your first time on the channel, please smash that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button, like the content, and engage with the good people in the comment. Awesome group, awesome community that's following Destination Devy. And if you want more, patreon.com/allgas is the place to be. But in this episode, in this show today, we're going to be taking a look at some of those forgotten players that just seem to have disappeared into oblivion with the incoming rookie class. And I want to talk about wide receiver Jerry Jeudy of the Denver Broncos. I believe that we're looking at a potential Stefon Diggs type player here in the next couple of years. His ability to create separation with his routes, at the top of the routes, at the beginning of the routes, the way that he uses his hands, his run after the catch ability is just absolutely outstanding. His understanding of defensive coverages, how to win versus zone versus press versus man with the safety over top, his ability to continue his routes through contact and just be so disciplined in his route running is fantastic. It's so fun to watch. It's a pleasure. And some of the plays that we'll be looking at today aren't necessarily clips that show up on the highlight tape, but it gives you a look inside my process as to what I look for when I'm scouting players, when I'm telling you players to invest in. And Jerry Jeudy, I'm telling you right now, in the 2021 class, there may be two guys, Devontae Smith and Jamar Chase, would be the only two players from 2021 that I would take over Jerry Jeudy. The big thing about Jerry Jeudy that's holding him back right now, we all know it, is the Denver Broncos quarterback situation. Now you've got this Drew Lock, Teddy Bridgewater situation. But I'm telling you, in a couple of years, if they do decide to truly upgrade the quarterback position, whether that be through free agency, a trade, or the NFL draft, it's going to be wheels up for Jerry Jeudy. And I know a lot of people are talking about Courtland Sutton coming back and being the 1A, but I think there's a real possibility that 1A spot belongs to Jerry Jeudy, and Courtland Sutton is the 1B to Jerry Jeudy's 1A. And oh my God, if they get Aaron Rodgers, somehow if they pull that off, it's going to be insane. But when you look at Jerry Jeudy from his 2020 season, right? Ended the season with, I believe it was 52 receptions, 865 yards, and 3 touchdowns, which, isn't a ton to write home about. But what I want to talk about in particular is his opportunity, right? Over 1,500 air yards that just did not happen. Majority of them didn't happen in 2020 because of the quarterback play, right? So the fact that he's got those air yards, he's going downfield, it's outstanding. His average target distance, 18th in the NFL. Deep target, 7th in the NFL with 25 of those bad boys, while not even having, an 85% snap share. What a lot of people thought Jerry Jeudy was just a slot runner, but, only 230 slot snaps, which was 32nd in the NFL. Route participation, we should see that increase. Targets, 113 targets as a rookie. We really like to see that. It's the efficiency, right? The quarterback play was horrendous for Denver last year. I mean, Brett Ripien, they had a guy who played quarterback in college throwing the football 1 week. It just was not a good situation. I know a lot of people focus on the drops. I'm not that concerned about the drops from Jerry Jeudy. There's a lot of good things in his profile to be excited about moving forward. And we're going to take a look at some of those things, and appreciate my good boys over there at Player Profiler who are providing this great analytical content for us as we can combine the analytics with the film. Really excited to jump into the tape and kind of talk about Jerry Jeudy. So again, this is a player that I am heavily investing in. I'm trying very hard to trade for in Dynasty leagues, and I think you should too. And when we dive into the tape and you watch some of these plays, I think you'll walk away really, really excited about Jerry Jeudy. So let's dive into it. All right, so let's dive into Jerry Jeudy 2020 tape. The only thing holding him back, quarterback position. But down here at the bottom of the screen, man-to-man coverage, Jerry Jeudy versus the rookie A.J. Terrell. Got single high safety up top, linebackers right here, focused on the quarterback. What Jerry Jeudy's going to do is run a hard, deep comeback route right here. What he has to do is sell the fade. He's got to sell the fade, get A.J. Terrell to open his hips, open up, believe that Jerry Jeudy's running the fade. He's got to stop on a dime, come back aggressively to the football, and once catching it, there's a couple of things he can do. Fall down, not be aware of his surroundings, but what you're going to see is when he makes that grab right there, turns it upfield, picking up yards after the catch and scoring the touchdown. A lot of cool subtleties that Jeudy exhibits on this play. right here. Sell the deep route, hard comeback, bring it to the end zone. One more time. He's got to sell that deep route, and you'll see right here at about the 15-yard line, right? Watch what happens. Right there. Can you see that? I know it's hard to see. Right there. He puts his arm up, and that's pretty much screaming, yo, throw it deep. I'm going for the touchdown. A.J. Terrell right here thinks that Jerry Jeudy's going to run deep. But right when he gets here, he's going to settle it down, bring back that comeback route, hard stop, boom, settle it down. Look at the separation. Look at the separation between cornerback and wide receiver right there. A.J. Terrell was still heading towards the end zone. Jerry Jeudy's already focused on the ball. Ball is delivered from the quarterback. It's an accurate pass. It's on time. Boom. Catch it. End zone. Beautiful, beautiful job by Jerry Jeudy, and just a part of his game that's just incredible this early. Just the aggressiveness off of the line, settled his hand up, boom, stop, cornerback 5 yards away, catch it, turn it upfield. Nice play. Now right here versus the Dolphins, so you've got Xavien Howard, one of the best cornerbacks in the league, matched up right here with Tim Patrick. Got Jerry Jeudy in the slot against a safety, linebacker, whatever it is, doesn't matter. Got two safeties over top. This safety looks like he's playing down. He's going to bail out. He's got two safeties over the top. Jerry Jeudy's going to take this play, fake like he's going to go inside, push hard, stem up, and then break the route out right here. It's a beautiful concept of him pushing inside hard, right? Then you push upfield down the seams. You've got this guy trailing, and then he flattens his route out on the out route right here. It's just a wonderful job by Jeudy. Push in, stem it up, round it out. Nice job by Jeudy on that play. One more time. You see it right here. Boom. Push in. He's got that guy thinking right now. He's got this player right here thinking, shit, he's going to run in. But not only does he not run inside, he doesn't just break it straight out. Pushes in, stems upfield, and then flattens out the route. Just an outstanding job, route running job by a young player right here. And what ends up happening, after he sells it in and gets it upfield, he's got this guy playing trail technique right here. He's just chasing Jeudy. All he's got to do is run open. Wait for a good ball to be delivered, which you can never take for granted with Denver. But the ball is delivered on time. Jerry Jeudy's there to make the grab. Just another good job of understanding leverage, understanding the defense, whipping your head around, and securing the grab. All right, so check it out. As a former defensive back, when you've got a wide receiver like Jerry Jeudy, it's got the route running ability that he does. I mean, this is not what you want to see. Man-to-man coverage versus a player like Jerry Jeudy in the slot. So what you're going to see and notice is Jerry Jeudy's feet. He's going to do this thing called fire feet, where he's just going to dance around, not do a lot, but he's going to do enough to get this defensive back to open up his hips this way. Jerry Jeudy's going to force him that way and then break inside. It's just a nasty route by Jeudy to push him, get his feet dancing, get him to open his hips up. Jerry Jeudy push, break in for the slot. Not only does he break in, once he catches the ball, you see the yak ability. He stops on a dime, brings it back outside to pick up yards after the catch. It's really a phenomenal job of Jeudy right here, and we'll see. Boom, fire feet, bring it back in. You saw that right there, just nasty. Watch this. Fire feet, there it is, slant route, stop, bring it back, pick up yards. Just an outstanding job of getting this cornerback right here. Bow. When he plants that foot in the ground right there, this foot, those hips are opened up. Jerry Jeudy knows he's got him. He's going to win on the inside. And you're going to see how much separation. Look at that. I mean, Judy's already into his route. He's progressing into his route. Feet in mud. Head not looking where it needs to go. Jerry Jeudy's got him. I mean, look at the separation right here. All the quarterback has to do is deliver an accurate throw. Jeudy stops, catches the ball on a dime, reverse pivots upfield, the opposite direction. Right here, boom, foot in the ground, and bring it back. I mean, it's the talent of this young wide receiver, and you know there aren't many in this 2021 class. Bow, right there, separation, head around, catch it, stop on a dime, bring it upfield. Aren't many in the class that can do that right there. Just an outstanding job And one of the reasons why, again, I'm going to continue to say it, I mean, his routes, I know he took a lot of people talk that talk coming out of the draft about his route running ability, but the only thing holding Jerry Jeudy back is a quarterback. That's it. I mean, this is, you like routes, you like precision, you like Stefon Diggs, you've got to love what Jerry Jeudy brings to the table at the wide receiver position. All right, so here on this play, we'll see Jerry Jeudy, and it's not about the route here. So I want you to watch Juedy, and then I also want you to watch Minkah Fitzpatrick. So all Judy's going to do is run a drag route across the field, but he's going to stay tight to the 30-yard line, which is going to prevent him from getting his head absolutely blown off and annihilated by Fitzpatrick. If Juedy is lazy in the route and drifts up in this direction, you'll see what would happen. But because he's such a good route runner and he hugs right down that 31-yard line, he truly avoids a big hit and he's able to pick up some yards after the catch. So while not this route running exhibition in this play, you'll just see the discipline in the route. Boom, right there, ride it down and avoid that hit. Right there by Fitzpatrick. I mean, this could be nasty. If Juedy drifts this, I mean, just a few yards, literally a yard from the 31.5-yard line to maybe the 33, 2 yards. I mean, Minkah Fitzpatrick is there for an absolute kill shot. But because of the discipline, because he's so good at staying on line, bounces off of that, and he's able to pick up yards after the catch. So just another one of those subtle things that don't show up in the highlight tapes. But right there, it's a disciplined route runner, disciplined wide receiver. Riding that 32, avoids the big hit, picks up yards down the field. Good stuff, Juedy. Good stuff. You see it from this angle again, right? Doesn't matter who's playing quarterback. You got to be decisive in your routes. You got to run aggressively, under control, and discipline. And he's not even worried. What I like about this is he knows there's a safety over top, right? He knows this. He's not focused on it. You know, everyone's worried about the drops. I'm not concerned. Play that line down that 31.5-yard line. Avoid the contact from the safety, and then matriculate the ball down the field. All right, so on this play right here, man coverage, Jerry Jeudy at the top of the screen. And what I love, man, you just see his versatility, right? Playing outside here. We've seen him play in the slot. We've seen him all over the field. But what he's got to do, he's got to beat this guy. Jerry Jeudy is trying to run an in-breaking route. That's what he wants to run, a 10-yard in. He wants to go 10 yards, run it in. So how do you do that? Well, you can't take outside shade because when you try to break it in, cornerback standing inside of you, and then you can't do that. So you got to beat him to the inside, press upfield, and then break it down. How do you get him off? You got to use your hands, right? You got to use your hands, gain inside leverage, break it down the 40-yard line. And we're going to watch Juedy do this masterfully. And even with a bad ball that's not delivered on time, we're going to see because he can win off the route, hug that 40-yard line tight, just like we talked about on the last play. This guy has no clue what he's doing. He's stumbling, he's fumbling around, and Jerry Jeudy makes him look absolutely silly. Right here, inside release, break it down to 40, reach back, grab that ball. I mean, just outstanding job right off the line of scrimmage. Boom, head down, drive phase, locked in. Everything looks the same, right? Everything when Jerry Jeudy looks like he's running deep. He's going to stop, boom, break it down. Look at how quick he was able to decelerate. He's already getting ready to get on track. This guy couldn't, hips aren't flexible enough, couldn't break down. Now he's slipping, falling, wide open Jerry Jeudy, and he even reaches back for this ball right there, catches that. DB is still stumbling. Jerry Jeudy able to pick up yards after he gets it. I mean, that's just excellent wide receiver play from the start to the finish of this play. Just this, boom, right there, get off me, bam, decelerate, right down the 40, reach back, grab that ball. Defensive back has no clue. I mean, nothing, right? And this is why when everybody talks about just press, it's easier said than done. Can't press what you can't hit. Boom, decelerate, hands, just nasty. Jerry Jeudy, excellent play. So in this play, this is fun, Jerry Jeudy. So over here, it looks like it's a zone coverage. You got the linebacker peeking in this way, but the safety is going to roll down to take this receiver. He's locked up on the outside. This outside backer is locked up here. So it's one-on-one man coverage here. You do have some safety help over top, but Jerry Jeudy is going to just work Rasul Douglas on the end, and then he's going to bring it out. It's just going to be a double move, a nasty double move here. Boom, sell the post route, go to the corner. It's just a filthy job by Juedy, and you're going to see just how talented this young man's feet are. And when he's running routes like this, boom, break it in, out and up. I mean, that's just money right there. Easy, easy throw. Again, aggressive. Boom, head around. I mean, look at him right here. He's looking there. Cornerback is watching Juedy. Yes, it's going to be a slant. It's going to be a slant route. It's not going to be a slant route. It's going to be a double move. He's going to hit Douglas right there. I mean, it's all she wrote at this point. I mean, if he's even, he's leaving. Jerry Jeudy's head's down. Drive phase up the field. Cornerback still literally facing the line of scrimmage. Quarterback ball is about to be in the air. And there we go. Boom. Good throw. Get downfield. I mean, this is, talk all that talk you want about route running and yada, yada, yada. But when you can do that, and he's already striding, right? Boom. And even the adjustment to the ball right here, right? Just to be able to track this in full speed. I mean, let's not diminish the catch, right? Complete 360 to turn around and grab this ball because it's underthrown. Just a masterful job by Juedy. Excellent, excellent play. We're going to see it again down here at the bottom of the screen versus Buffalo. Levi Wallace here. Judy's going to push hard. He's going to run post, corner. That's what that is. He's going to push hard upfield. He's going to sell the post, make the corner route. And in this case, Levi Wallace actually has good coverage on Jerry Jeudy, but you see the aggression from Juedy coming back for the ball, fighting for it in the air, using his body to box out. There's the post, head fake, round out that corner, bring it back. Right there, right? So it's not even a true corner, right? Because, I mean, Levi Wallace played this well. Boom, post, flattens it out. It's almost like a post and out. Another double move, though. You just see how, boom, foot in the ground. And again, Wallace plays this quite well. He's over top right here. Juedy sells it, and he's going to break it back out towards the sideline. But there it is. Use your body as a shield, right? Cornerback right here. There's Juedy. Ball is coming. And then secure the grab, right? Even with a cornerback draped all over him. Boom. Bring it out. Secure the catch. Nice grab. All right, so here versus Denver. Here's Jerry Jeudy at the top of the screen. What looks like man-to-man coverage. Looks like single high safety up here. But what you're going to notice is this safety bails out. So you've got two guys over here playing these receivers. And you've got this safety covering sort of running back wide receiver. But his main job is to help out Trayvon Mullen. It's not to let Jerry Jeudy get deep right here because he is locked up. Now, Juedy, what he's going to run, he's going to get inside leverage, push in, little shimmy shake here, and then break it to the out. But in order to gain that leverage, he's going to have to use his hands. I mean, Mullen's going to try to press him and get hands on the wide receiver. And what you're going to notice is Jerry Jeudy chop those hands to gain that inside shade. Now Trayvon Mullen is in a trail technique. He's going to shake him in just ever so slightly and then break it back out to the sideline, waiting on the perfect ball to be delivered. Here we go. Boom. There's the hands. Work them out. There it is. Just, I mean, again, savvy route running by Juedy right here. I mean, it's the head, it's the body, it's the lean. Boom. Head fake right there. You see it, right? Slight head fake in. Yep, I'm breaking in. Get him off balance. Get the safety off balance ever so slightly. And then rip it back outside. Boom. Look at that. I mean, watch the safety on this route. We're talking about the cornerback. Boom. The hesitation had the safety stumbling. Watch this play out. Here it is. Fake in. Safety bites. I mean, the safety bites. He thinks Jerry Jeudy's coming inside. He bites. Jerry Jeudy breaks it back out. Bow. Now the safety is off balance. This guy's off balance. Wide ass open. Ball is being thrown before Jerry Jeudy is even in his break. There it is. And then there's the hands catch right there. Good catch with the hands. Overall, this is just An outstanding play by a young wide receiver early. Boom. Hands on him, doesn't matter. Shake, out, shake the safety, shake the defensive back, pick up yards. Excellent, excellent job. All right, so here we go again. Single high safety up top. Jerry Jeudy locked up here. There's nothing special about this route. All Judy's trying to do is drag this thing across the field, but he's got to be aggressive off the start to create a little bit of separation. So what you're going to watch is a slight hezzy step off the line of scrimmage. It's going to kind of skip to accelerate. Hezzy to acceleration to create just a little bit of space. All you need is a little bit in the league, and that's what Jerry Jeudy does right here. Boom, hezzy, push up field, work him in. I mean, that is just, it doesn't get any better than that, right? Pow, hezzy, aggressive upfield, get the defensive back thinking, oh shit, he's going to run deep. Nope. And that's all it takes, right? Now look at the separation created. All he's got to do is carry it across field. And there's the reception. Nice hands catch right there. But it all starts with being deliberate off the ball right there. Hezzy skip. Create that separation. Boom. Drive it across. Good clear out. Nice hands grab by Judy. So in this play, what Judy is trying to do is get inside, zone coverage, find a spot, set down, make himself available for the quarterback. And what we're going to see is he's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 defenders around him at the time the ball arrives to Judy. But the football IQ, again, just like we talked about on the Steelers play, right? Not drifting up into the safety, not coming too far inside into the linebackers, but the ability to find that soft spot in zone coverage, set it down, and then make an absolutely outstanding hands catch right here is just impressive. Boom, contact, stop, sit it down, go get the ball. Not worried about the defenders, not worried about the safety, not worried about linebackers. Set it down, make that grab. At this time, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 players, safety barreling down on them, 2 linebackers and your cornerback, and there's Jerry Jeudy at full extension on the play to make this grab. And you'll see it from the reverse angle. It's just an incredible job of staying focused, understanding defensive concepts, and then concentrating on the ball through the catch and not being worried about defenders around him. This is just one of the many reasons why I am so high. Boom, right there. Look at that grab. So high on Judy this season and beyond. I truly believe that his route running ability, his football IQ, the way that he understands these zone concepts, the way that he's able to beat man off of press coverage, off of zone coverage, and then to be able to create after the catch with his start-stop ability, the positional versatility inside-outside is just one of the many reasons I think Jerry Jeudy is poised for an outstanding season, regardless of who's at the helm at quarterback. He just needs to, I don't want to say regardless, he needs to get a good quarterback there, but I think he's very much in the conversation for Denver's 1A. I know everyone's on the Courtland Sutton train, but this could be Jerry Jeudy's season to prove that he is the number 1 in that offense. All right, that's it. Jerry Jeudy in a nutshell from 2020. We saw a lot of things that he did well. Route running, the way that he stems, his route discipline, his understanding of zone coverage, and we saw that his ability to go across the middle to not be fazed by safeties over the top, and just how lethal he is when he's one-on-one against the cornerback, even with safety help. So hope this helps some of you out that were thinking about Jerry Jeudy and, concerned about the situation, concerned about Courtland Sutton. Have no fear. Jerry Jeudy is a rising superstar. I appreciate you checking out the content. Make sure you get tapped in, smash that subscribe button, thumbs up, like, comment, engage with the good people below, and we will be back with more from Destination Devy here this week. Y'all have a good Monday. Start the week off great. Be blessed. Talk to y'all later. I'm out of this thing. Peace.